Everyone, how's it going? Today, I'll be reviewing Batman Son. Alright, this story started all. Warning, there'll be spoilers in here. Okay, this establishes and foreshadows a lot of things. It establishes the Black Glove, it establishes Damian, it establishes Joker's, even, horrible, even worse personality than the others were. It kind of established a lot of things and also foreshadowed things. Like, for example, it foreshadowed Batman and Robin by, talking about, the whole thing with, Flamingo and, like many other villains that are going to be mentioned in this story. Also, they actually say that Dick Grayson is going to become Batman in the future, so, a little sneak, a little bit of spoilers for future storylines that would come after this. I thought it was pretty good. The problem I had with it though was the art. It was kind of weird. When I was reading it, I felt like this guy was, trying to be kind of like Jim Lee. Like it looked like it kind of like Jim Lee type of art to me. Especially in in the cover, like the cover of issue 1, it felt like okay, it felt like Jim Lee was drawing that. I don't know why, it just felt like Jim Lee-ish to me. And also the color scheme for some of the characters are kind of weird. For example, and Blumsub Dude mentioned this when he reviewed the story. One of the characters looks like Starfire. Like, she's wearing a purple dress. I can't remember her name right now. I know her last name is Jet. Yeah, she's wearing a purple dress, red hair, and her skin looks orange. I know that's not the color it's meant to be, but yeah, it looks freaking orange. That kind of bothered me a bit. Heck, I thought, I guess the Teen Titans are going to guest star in the storyline, but yeah, it was just the, wrong choice of coloring. The story is quite simple. Batman finds out he's a son, and the son's a complete dick. Beats up Alfred, and then locks him in the closet. After he says, F you, and, beats up Tim Drake. Even though some people are having problems dealing with, that's impossible. Well, he was raised by assassins. Pretty sure he's gonna know some moves that'd take him down. And, eventually Batman and him work together in the end, fight armies of ninja man-bats. Talia tells him, join me and, we will raise our son together as husband and wife, that type of thing. Then in the end, he says no, there's a big explosion, Damian and Talia leave. Damian's injured, Talia has to heal him in this tube. And, replace some of the organs because it's a freaking explosion. I'm surprised she's not badly injured. Then Batman has to deal with the Joker, who got shot in the face in the beginning of the story, and he's even worse than before. Even though I'm pretty sure he already got shot in the face in Cacophony. I find that weird he's not as nuts as before. I thought he got shot in the face in that storyline too. And, he's crazier than, before. And after Batman deals with that, then he has to deal with the 3 Batman. He already dealt with the first one in the beginning, and then he has to deal with the other one, and then he has to find out who the third guy is. And the third guy turns out to actually be none other than Azrael. And he's not revealed in this story. He's revealed in, the Azrael story, where Michael Lane is trying to break off and defect from the Black Glove. When, they're making him try to become the one of the 3 Batman, but he defects, becomes Azrael. But a possibility that he actually will become evil, because there's a guy who dresses a lot like him in the end of the story that Damian in the future, as Batman, has to fight him. So Damian says that this guy might be the 3rd Batman. Maybe it's not, and maybe it's someone that just dresses like him. We don't know yet. Like, we'll have to see later on stories. Maybe Azrael will become evil, which I wouldn't be surprised. Frickin' John Paul Valley went nuts when he was Batman in Nightfall, so yeah. Um, the story's pretty good, and it foreshadows and mentions things that will happen in other storylines. Like, Damon mentions that he works with Tim Drake in Batman and Robin when he's talking to the mysterious man who might actually be Azrael in the end. Um, then he mentioned Flamingo, and like some other villains who I can't remember. I think we actually see one of the Black Glove members who work with Doctor Hurt, um, and then like we see when Damien's in his headquarters, he's walking around and seeing all these bat suits, and one of the suits are actually the Suit of Sorrow bat suit, what Batman wore in the Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul storyline. The story's pretty good, and I recommend it to all Batman fans or Grant Morrison fans. It's a pretty good story. Like, it's not bad. And, first of all, we're meant to not like Damien, alright? Like, we're meant to not like him. Like, that's the big thing. And that's what some people did not like Damien. Well, yeah, we were meant to hate him, and now we like him now. That's all I gotta say. Hope you liked the video. Goodbye.